guys, Editing Emma here. So, before we actually start the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go down to the description box and look at all the links there that I have for you guys pertaining to stuff going on in the world right now, all right? Including the genocide going on in Gaza, the slavery going on in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and the war going on in Sudan, all right? So those links will be there for you guys to educate yourselves about what's actually going on. Donation pages if you have the time, and the resources too. And just, I would really appreciate it if you guys would look at those links, if you talked about them, if you spread them, okay? So with that being said, and those links being there, I hope that you enjoy the video.
Hey guys, it's Emma and I'm back today for you with another video. And today we're doing episode 4 of recommending books based on the Sara cards that I pull. Now, if you guys are new to this series, which hi, how are you? You should totally subscribe. This is a really fun game that I play, well, I think it's fun, where I essentially use my deck of Sara cards, or one of my decks of Sara cards, and I pick 3 cards and recommend 3 books based on the cards that I pick. I will link all of the other episodes up here somewhere, but yeah, so basically we're just going to be continuing that today because honestly, it's probably like my favorite series that I do. Go down to the comment section and let me know whether or not you guys like the recommendations, whether you have read any of them, whether you have other recommendations for these cards, etc. Right? So with that being said, let's just get right on into it. We're just going to try and spread them out as much as I can because, yeah, you see what's going on right here already. They're a little slippery. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. We are going to go with number 1, number 2, and number 3. So the 3 that we have, 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 1. And this card is Nikita. All right, Nikita is either the mother or the baby, and it's a mare and a foal underneath a little willow tree, and the quote is, "You may join us if you like." Probably something with a mother and a daughter, maybe maternal, I don't know, let me think. Okay, I already know which book I want to recommend. Based on Nikita's card, I would like to recommend to you guys 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. This is about Eva and Shane, who used to be together and now are not. But they reunite at this panel for Black authors, and they essentially have to come to terms with why they broke up with one another in the first place and just exactly what happened during 7 days in the month of June. I want to recommend this book based on Nikita's card because Eva is a single mom. Eva has a daughter, and while we don't see the father of her child very much, if at all, we see pretty much all of the bond between Eva and her daughter, and it's so cute, it's so sweet. And Nikita is on here with who I would assume to be the mom. So it's, you know, mother and daughter, and I just if you're looking for a really sweet and really raw and human second chance romance, definitely pick up 7 Days in June. I cannot stress this enough. That one was easy, okay? Because 7 Days in June, one of the best books I've read, okay? So the next one that we have, we're just gonna go down the line, and we have Ninja. Perfect! Ninja's quote is, "Be careful every minute," and Ninja is a completely black horse with a dead tree in his picture with what looks to be bird skulls. I already know what book I want to recommend based on Ninja's card. I'm so happy that I got him. And the book that I want to recommend based on his card is Bad Cree by Jessica Johns, okay? This is about a Cree girl named Mackenzie who is having really disturbing dreams, and these dreams get more and more disturbing, and she's discovered that she's able to take stuff from the dream world and bring it to the waking world, if not maybe for a few seconds. So she decides that she needs to go back to her family to ask them to help her and see if they can get rid of her dreams together. And while she's with her family, she, you know, has to come to terms with why she left them in the first place. I want to recommend Bad Cree based on Ninja's card because Ninja's card, like I said, has bird skulls all over, all right? And the opening scene of Bad Cree is Mackenzie waking up from one of her dreams, right? Like I said, she can like take stuff from the dream world and bring it to the waking world. The scene where we first meet Mackenzie is where she's waking up from one of those dreams and she has in her hand a crow's head, okay? And obviously the head includes the skull. So there you go. And a crow is a bird. So boom, there you go. All right, that's my connection. And I think it's pretty damn good, okay? I didn't have the best time with this book, but I see the potential that it has. I wouldn't market it as directly horror, but it has horror in it. And it is definitely creepy, okay? Just like I feel the aura is on Ninja's card, okay? So there you go. We've been doing pretty damn well so far, okay? So the last card that we have is Soki. I don't quite know how you pronounce the name, but their quote is "seize the day." And we have like an axe right here. We have a ship in the background. We have a beach. I'm getting Viking from the boat and the axe, but I don't know. Maybe something on a beach. Maybe something with axes. So according to the Belisara wiki, Soki means horse with white legs in Icelandic. So maybe a book set in Iceland. It is a pentagram on the sail of the ship. And pentagrams have been used by many religions throughout its history, such as Wiccans, Neo-Pagans, Freemasons, early Christians, Greeks, and Babylonians. Let a girl think.
346 minutes later.
This was pretty difficult for me to figure out, but I think I have a pretty good recommendation for this card. Okay, so the book that I would like to recommend based on Soki's card is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. This is about Miri, whose wife goes down on a deep sea mission in order to like catalog the ocean floor or something like that, and they don't come back up. This is a trip that's supposed to last for like 2-3 weeks. They stay down there for like months and nobody can get in contact with the sub until all of a sudden the submarine comes back up and Miri is like, oh my gosh, finally I have my wife back, but her wife is acting different. So does she really have her wife back? And I want to recommend Our Wives Under the Sea based on Soki's card because there's a beach in the background, there's an ocean, I presume, and a boat, all right? And Miri's wife goes on a boat, a submarine, okay, in order to go into the ocean, under the ocean, towards the bottom of it. So there we go, there's the connection. I'd say that if you like cosmic horror, definitely try out this book, okay? The prose in here is really interesting. It's hypnotizing at some points, okay? So yeah, that is the book that I recommend based on this card. So you guys, that was episode 4 of recommending books based on the Belisara cards I pull. I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you guys like the recommendations. I hope that you guys take some of the recommendations. And yeah, let me know, like I said down below, whether or not you guys agree with these recommendations, whether you have recommendations of your own, because quite honestly, I would love to hear what you guys possibly could connect between these cards. Okay, so you guys, with that being said, I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you will continue to look out for more stuff on my channel. I hope that you guys are staying safe, and I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.